Welcome to Rob Talks. Today we're doing something a bit different. We're going to explore the next Tzolkin cycle, which is 13 days. Please note that this will not replace our daily messages. The Mayan calendar consists of 3 calendars. The Tzolkin is the most spiritual of the 3. Please, let us know in the comments below if this is something you'd like us to continue doing. Here is the message from the next Tzolkin cycle beginning on November 1st and goes through November 13th, 2025. As we explore the message of the next 13 days, this cycle begins with one Cauac, known as the storm. It's a sacred cycle of emotional purification, divine renewal, and truth revealed. This is a time when the great storm descends not to destroy, but to cleanse, awaken, and to set the heart free. Cauac, which is also known as Cauac, is the energy of thunderclouds and lightning. It's the celestial force that restores balance to earth and spirit. It also carries the water of compassion and the power of lightning, which is illumination. Cauac shakes loose the old, washes away emotional residue, and recharges the spiritual field with new vitality. It is the sound of rain after drought, the emotional release that brings peace after years of holding back. It is the moment when lightning splits the sky, and truth flashes bright enough to be seen by all. These 13 days invite us into the storm of awakening, a spiritual cleansing that clears away the illusions that cloud the collective heart. In these days, you may feel the rise of emotions, the stirring of memories, or the surfacing of truths that were hidden beneath silence. But know this, nothing comes up to punish you. It comes up to free you. Just as the earth welcomes the rain, your soul welcomes release. Each day of this cycle brings a different wave of cleansing, from the thunder of revelation to the calm renewal of clarity. By the time we reach 13 men at the end of this cycle, which is represented by the eagle, the clouds part, and the vision becomes clear. This is a time to rise above the storm to see our life, and the world, from a higher perspective. Collectively, these 13 days mark a time of global purification and emotional truth. As we move through a shared emotional storm, there is a divine reset in the collective heart. Remember, this is not a storm of punishment. Rather, it's a sacred cleansing, washing away the heaviness that we carried, such as grief, fear, division, and silence. Cauac's lightning strikes the human field to awaken remembrance. It's a time that our emotions are not weaknesses, they are rivers of wisdom. The tears we shed now are ancestral waters, releasing what generations could not express. During these 13 days, known as a Trecena, emotions become portals of revelation. Global events may stir powerful reactions such as anger, sorrow, or compassion, but beneath these waves lies the deeper message, which is to feel, release, and renew. When we allow emotion to move, the collective heart opens again. The walls of separation begin to soften, and empathy, compassion, and truth start flowing freely. Cauac teaches that emotional honesty is liberating, for the self and for others. This Trecena reminds us that every thunderclap of emotion is the voice of spirit saying, "Wake up and remember who you are." During this time, Cauac's lightning brings sudden clarity. It's the moment when we finally see what was hidden in shadow. On a personal level, this may be a realization about your relationships, your path, or your purpose. Collectively, it may reveal truths in our societies, our systems, and our shared stories. When lightning flashes, it can be startling, even painful, but it brings in illumination, not chaos. It breaks open the sky of illusion, so that divine truth can pour through. In this way, Cauac serves as a cosmic awakener, initiating the next stage of collective growth through clarity and emotional truths. After the lightning, the rains come. This is where the true healing begins. Water represents emotion, intuition, and divine nourishment. As the storm continues, it softens what has been hardened and nurtures the seeds you've planted in the previous cycles. The collective enters a phase of forgiveness and reconnection. We remember that emotion is medicine, that our vulnerability is strength, that love, when allowed to flow, heals everything it touches. During this Trecena's midpoints, around 6 Khan and 7 Chikchan, this period represents fertility. As the emotional waters cleanse the past, the soil of consciousness becomes fertile again. We are collectively preparing the ground for new systems, new relationships, and new spiritual paradigms. At this time, we learn that true renewal begins not through control or avoidance, but through surrender. The storm does not ask permission, rather, it arrives when balance must be restored. In this sense, the Cauac Trecena is the divine equalizer, washing away distortion to make way for truth. As this Trecena completes on 13 men, which again is represented by the eagle, we ascend through the last clouds of emotion and into clarity. From this height, we can see the larger pattern, that the storm was never meant to destroy, it was meant to restore. The eagle teaches us to view our lives from above, not as victims of circumstance, but as participants in evolution. We see that the storms of the past have cleared the path ahead, and the rain has revealed what is ready to grow. The collective now stands renewed, eyes open, hearts clear, spirits ready. If you're wondering how to align with this Trecena, flow with emotion rather than resist it, spend time near water, cry, sing, dance, move, and let the energy release. Speak when silence has bound you and speak your truth gently but clearly, for your voice carries the thunder of creation itself. This is a time to cleanse, to surrender, and to let the currents of life carry you back to your authentic self. Here is an affirmation during this period. I welcome the cleansing storm. I release what no longer serves my heart. I trust the thunder as a voice of awakening. I allow my emotions to flow freely, as sacred waters of healing. Every tear I shed nourishes my rebirth. Every flash of truth reveals more of who I truly am. I am not afraid of change. I am transformed by it. Through the storm, I find my strength. Through release, I discover my light. I am the calm after the rain. I am the clarity after lightning. I am the freedom that follows surrender. I rise renewed, radiant, and free, a clear sky after the sacred storm. If you like this message, please support us by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to help us grow. Thank you.